everywhere. Welcome back to the Videotape Story Vault. I am all by myself, and we're going to be doing the second term of Monster Prom, baby. The first term is one of my favorite videos that I've ever posted. It is so fun. So if you haven't seen the OG Monster Prom video I put out, check it out. But if you haven't, welcome to term 2, baby. Spooky high school. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Non-binary Frankenstein men. Yeah, give me a they, please. I'd really appreciate that. Nice. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left as we fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly large heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, the one who I definitely tried to flirt with last time. That was my object of my eye. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrongest things. Things that are the wrongest. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was actually a truly lovable dog. Zoe, forever. Whoa, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. And Calculator Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. Damn, that Cthulhu girl kind of got me acting some kind of way, but anyway. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. She made all of her money because she accidentally got sewed into the pants of the big Charlie Brown. And I don't want to hear no crap! We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start the 60-minute version. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but are they rotten in so many different ways? Worry no more. I don't know. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. So yeah, it's a little quiz answer before the game. A distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have attended their funeral, but you're super hooked binge-watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? The trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge-watching the 5th season of The Office. Got him! I'm a little smarty guy! If you got to choose, how would you die? How I die is irrelevant as long as I'm allowed to haunt my enemies. I don't want to haunt anybody, dude. A practical demonstration while giving a TED Talk. Death is a concept we invent. Oh yeah, I'm probably never going to die, so I'll be silly. Pardon me. If you were a product, what would your slogan be? Buy me, I'm good. I command you to enjoy me. That's pretty cunt. I'm gonna go with that. That's serving the hardest. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask? His friendship! Ah. Before asking anything, you try to negotiate. Man. For Shinji and Kaori, I don't know what that means. His friendship! Oh, yeah, that's Scott, for sure. Scott, probably a bottom wolf. Very high chance he's a bottom. We couldn't afford the whole band, but we did.
Sure.
Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty, sure. Where do you want to go? Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Well, let's see. Eldritch Hottie or Demon? What do you think, ma'am? My boner is sliding between them, like those little door stopper things that you smack. Let's go to the auditorium. No, let's go to the library. Ellie Butt Crush. Fan-fucking-tastic. That day, you spent some time on the library's PC, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus 1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you only keep 2 money. Okay, out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. Looks like this killer seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Mary. What are you so worried about? Oh my god. Boy, naked as hell.
Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there?
I don't know. That's why I'm so distraught. I'm terrified that I will accidentally look into his gift horse mouth and see...
See what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Oh, come on, Mary. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Fair2 is always talking about?
Science?
Yeah, for science. You gotta, right? You realize Scott's looking to fix to you for opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Look that gift horse right in its damn mouth. They say not to just because they don't want you getting all the delicious mouth candy. Scott claps his hands with glee and drags Miranda off so they can go look in her horse's mouth. The next day, you run into both of them. They seem different somehow. More dressed.
It was horrible.
Teeth within teeth, bro. The teeth had mouths, and those mouths had teeth with mouths.
And in the center, a window into a hellscape ruled by nameless, hungry gods.
A world without any sports at all. They were right. Don't ever look a gift horse in the mouth. You watch a tentacle crawl out of Scott's ear and flop into the ground. He doesn't seem to notice. Time to pretend like none of this was your fault, and you lose -2 charm and -1 smarts. Oh my god, I'm dumber, bro. Oh, sure. Good heavens, excuse me. Ooh, yeah, this table, please. Who are you? In a totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the Coven. Suddenly, you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. You pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over.
Whoa! Is that what I think it is? Liam and the Coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it. And, by the way, there are only 3 seasons, fall, winter, and eternal contemplation of the void. OMG, this is totally the classic return to a long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's some fire between Liam and Joy. Do you know anything about boundaries? Not really.
Always the same with you.
Listen, you are no longer allies, and that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It's literally just a lunch table, just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends. Let's see what we have here. I think we're missing the real chemistry here. That lunch table is giving serious fuck me eyes that we kept. That's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret double-crossing mid-season reveal alliance. I'll go with the fuck me eyes. Holy shit, you're right. Lunch table and cafeteria floor have some close contact going on right now.
Oh, stop it. I'm never gonna fall for that.
You take a bite of your sandwich, and a drip of ghost mayonnaise hits the leg of the table. It slowly drips down to the floor. The floor and the table both look immensely satisfied.
Okay, fine, I ship it.
Zoe is distracted by the table X-floor hotness. By the table X-floor hotness. Can you tell I'm trying to do Jack Black? Which means she's no longer bugging Liam. He is silently contented. Nobody learned anything or grew at all as a person, but who cares? You're just here to hook up with sexy monsters and watch the cafeteria table impregnate that floor. Great. What a day. I lost money and intelligence. Sure. I'm dumber now. We gotta go to auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Yahoo! Against the unexpected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what appears to be an intense conversation. They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on.
We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights.
It isn't a novel. It's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes and amazing abs.
Well, actually, it's based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash. But I decided to like it, ironically.
The thing is, there's this human girl with these two guys like her, but the guys are part of two enemy human races. The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious, deep-looking, giving humans. And it seems these type of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans? The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped. By the way, I changed the character's voice slightly now. He sounds like this, ironically. We can't wait, bro. We need to satiate our hunger for Two Lights.
This is your opportunity.
This is your opportunity to show these two you're well-versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it. We should write a nuanced play based on it. Cuts cosplay. Let's go shirtless. Dude, going shirtless is a serious thing. It has to be done for the right reasons. It's a way of expressing yourself, your jacked self. It has to be genuine. And it can't be genuine if you do it to imitate other people. I thought you were someone that respected the art of going shirtless. I was mistaken. Well, I don't think going shirtless is that serious, but it's for sure stupid, so I'm also out. Bye. Who knew people could say no to going shirtless? Oh my god! What a crazy new lesson to learn. You lose 2 charm and -1 starts. You're smarts. You're practically dueling on the floor. You're literally, like, gonna be held back for a couple years. Maybe I should go to fucking class. Man. Yeah, let's just go to class. Or, let's go to gym. Maybe I'll meet the demon guy there. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader, except for everyone you talk to around you doesn't like you. They remove your points. I don't know why. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones at each other's faces. What about this one? Nah, I definitely swipe left on that one, bro. But this is my best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. It's autistic? I don't know. Maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant. Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one? Smiling? See? Unacceptable.
What?
But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong?
Of course I am. Sorry, this is more...
I decided I sound more like this. I'm hot gay vampire, not...
Of course I am. Look, I'll even bring an impartial third party. Party.
You're renowned for your Tinder success. What's your secret? I don't smile with just my face. That's such a... Like, these are both goofy as hell, but I guess I'll take this one. Oh my god! Everything I pick is wrong, bro! But then, how will they know which smile is my real smile? God damn. What if, after I take one picture, I take a shower and the smile goes away? And then I get a date, and the date's like, hey, what happened to that sweet smile on your abs? And I'm like, oh my god, I had it removed surgically. I can't do it, bro. It's unethical. Yes, that's what's wrong with this plan.
He's going slowly into Renfield on Vincent Price. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
God, cough it out, bro. Well, I have to go to class, because, like, I'm getting dumber. Oh, yeah, I want to sit at this table. That's where my two fellas are at. So we gotta zone in on one of them here. Should we go for Zoe or Damon? I don't know. When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously, ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film. Oh, who's this new demon girl? I don't remember her, but anyway. Oh, okay, sorry, clear my throat, ready to go.
Is this it? The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damon? Is today the day the Aquinos finally claim the 8th circle of hell? Alright guys, you got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now.
Go get a life.
Give us a fucking break, will ya? We're not gonna resolve this centuries-old dispute between our families in a cafeteria. It's anticlimactic. Yeah, I need a unique girl voice, maybe a more non-binary voice. Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down. And I'm just sitting here because fuck you.
Yeah, fine.
For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently. So what's your play here? You lead someone to fight or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Well, you know what they say. If you're not fighting for someone to the death, it's usually because you have sexy secret feelings. Yeah, let's... Look, I know you guys can't actually fight for the 8th circle right now, but you must want to fuck each other up at least a little, right? How about a thumb war over dessert? Oh, that sounds good. A thumb war? That's completely beneath me. You know what's beneath you? Your butt. How dare you? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. My thumb is full of boiling hate. Ah! Stop punching my thumb with your other hand! I will when you stop hitting me, when you stop hitting mine with a hammer! Never! Your fruit cup is mine! Not if Mr. Dynamite has anything to say about it! David shoves a stick of dynamite into his fruit cup, destroying the cup, cracking Zoe's phone, and effectively ending the thumb war.
Ah, yes, it's just as the poets say. In the contest of war, the only true winner is the dynamite salesman.
And me, because I got to blow up a fruit cup with dynamite. And me, because I won the thumb war, don't forget. The only thing you want is my fist in your mouth. Not in a gay way. Well, maybe, I don't know, actually. Damon looks happier now because there's no better dessert than gratuitous violence. And he surely notices you got an extra portion thanks to you. Nice, I did something right. Finally. Finally! Sure. Trying to catch you boys all day. It's nighttime now? Let's just go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. You give 0 shits and gain 2 boldness. Nice, okay. Later, you're predictably daydreaming about prom. You can't wait. Fancy outfits, the DJ playing Cotton Eye Joe, mediocre snack table. It'll be a dream! Bro, I need your help. Prom night's gonna be a nightmare. Not exactly encouraging words from the person you were considering asking, but okay. I'm so sad, bro. I just called my grandma to ask her where my phone was, and she told me that this prom night is on a full moon. I can't go to prom on a full moon. I'll turn into a wolf, and then I won't be able to dance or wear my tux or control my desire to rip everyone apart limb from limb. I know it's asking a lot, but could you help me? You're like the smartest person I know. Does Scott know any other people? Signs are pointing to no. Oh, does he smart? I think I'm at best at coming up with weird plans. I have a weird plan. I've seen lots of TV shows where they lock up the werewolf in a cage where the moon is full so they don't escape and hurt people. We could try that. It was my first plan anyway. I also thought of training a different wolf to be my buddy so he can talk to me while I'm a wolf and we could go to prom together and kiss and have crazy wolf sex in front of everyone. If there are 2 wolves there, maybe it won't be so weird that we're fucking. No, that'll never work. And even if it does, like hell, you're like just a mangy mutt. Take Scott to Browntown. You just need to build a werewolf-proof cage. Unfortunately, you've seen firsthand that Scott's millimeter peener can cleave a stripper pole in two. Long story. So it'll need to be strong. So where can you find something wolf-proof on such short notice? Legendary cage. Ugh. No, that's this one. You and Scott go on a harrowing journey to the center of the Underdark Dimension, land of madness and despair. You fight monsters, bargain with Hellions, cross a river in a boat made of bad vibes. It's altogether your second most dangerous day of school ever. Hey Green, I think that's Krakatoa's. Unless there's two guys in here who sit on thrones of rusty spoons surrounded by choirs, screaming shadows. No, says Krakatoas. There are no others. I am the beginning and the end, for torment is eternal. Cool. Can we pretty please borrow your cage? Do you mean the cage of bones and immortal damnation, or the cage of Buster, my dog? Second one, I think. I kinda like bones too. Hey, Green, can we get that one instead? No, the bone cage is occupied, but you may borrow Buster's cage from one dog lover to another, brother. Yeah, thank you. You're pretty cool for a god of torture. Do you want to turn into a wolf with me and have crazy ravenous sex in a high school? Of course I do. I may be a malevolent force of evil, but I still have hobbies. I'm also into succulents and baking. Oh, as long as you're taking the cage, you can also borrow Buster's vibranium flea collar and his legendary kibble of Cthulhu. Whoa, that's awesome. I can't wait to wear and eat this stuff when I'm going feral. You're the best, Krakatoas. Awesome. Krakatoas gives you guys an escort out of the Underdark Dimension and leaves you with a phone number of a good demonic vet if you need it. You get +2 charm and +1 fun. Crawling back, baby. We started real low, but we're doing better.
Sure.
Let's go to class.
What's up?
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you to stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be needed at some very specific moments. Huh. Blanket with 2 holes. Huh. Ooh, I did that last time. I bought a corpse. I don't know why. Whoa. That's cool. Ooh, a Russian novel with a insightful approach to the universal matters such as love and death. Huh. Okay. A tampon used by the former prom queen. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, no problem. Cool. All right, I got a cool little tattoo. That was fun. I think we'll get to about halfway here, folks, and then I'll pause the episode until next time. Make it a Halloween 2-parter special. I really want to sit with my demon guy. I think we're gonna focus in on him this time. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this is the one for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
What? Oh, sorry. What? Good heavens, no! This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on me. So then, am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware, after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it is done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? Hey, don't say the fish knife. A spoon? What do you need blades to kill people? Holy shit. That's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? Gotcha. Do you want to go somewhere sometime? You see my little outfit? It's cute, right? I'm Spyro the Dragon. I don't have any purple. I guess when the only tool you have is a knife, every problem looks like a problem you should stab with a knife. Thanks for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related Moido. But which spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon or the dessert spoon, or perhaps the caviar spoon? No, none are appropriate. What about this spoon here? The one with the jagged edges on it. Oh, you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs. Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messier. straight stroking my shit. Ibuprofen my shit.
Sure.
That's why I got so dumb, because I was fucking profin on my shit. Ibuprofen on my shit. All class. Let's go to class. Let's get smart. The next day, listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Too smart, baby! I need money and fun. You told Scott you meet up with him afterwards and work on his titanium-housed incarceration room specifically tailored for totally rambunctious animal people, device Thirst Trap for short.
Okay, I think we're almost done. The thirst trap got 3 layers of silver bar, 16 padlocks, and a rotting corpse for if I get hungry. Porno mag's one of those thingies that shakes when you put it in your butt. I broke mine last full moon, but Grandma said I could borrow hers. She's such a fucking freak.
You have many questions, like why does Scott need sex stuff while he's a wolf? Or does his grandma need it at all? Does his grandma also turn into a wolf and have sex with other wolves? Is there lesbianism in wolves? It doesn't seem terribly important for the plot, so you find yourself skipping over some of this dialogue. A very postmodern piece of abstract art. I don't want that. A very postmodern piece of abstract art.
Cool, okay, I understood. Couple of those words and have no further questions. Let's do whatever you just suggested.
Nothing is more charming than Scott's hapless, blind faith in others. Luckily, you actually do have a good idea. You choose your favorite piece of postmodernist abstract art. Yeah, you actually have a list, you fucking nerd. It's the Duchamp toilet. You and Scott go on a thrilling museum heist and steal the dazzling, weirdly shaped toilet in question from the famous Indiana University Art Museum. Okay, it's just a regular toilet for the museum bathroom because you couldn't manage to bribe the guard guarding a real Duchamp toilet, but still, you're a badass.
Hey, yeah! It's a fancy potty! This is way better than art. The best decoration at any new home is the one that prevents you from filling the place up with poop, poop, poop. I love it! Thanks, Green!
Oh, that's cool. My name's Green.
You live
to please. In the sky above you, the clouds are formed to create the spirit of Duchamp himself, smiling down on you. Finally, someone understands the message behind his work. You wonder if you should tell Scott there are no pipes attached to the toilet, but honestly, Wolf Scott probably isn't toilet trained anyway. You get +2 boldness and some fun. Nice. My boldness is getting high, man. I gotta do something with that. And, well, I guess we... sure. I guess we'll do that next time. So, thanks for being here, babies. Part 2 coming soon. Happy spooky season. I love this game, and I hope you're into it too. So, bye! See you next time. Mwah. Here's a little kiss for you.